Yeah. It is Wednesday, March 2nd, 2022, and from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware, I'm Marshal Manlove from Delaware Sports and My Sports Reports. This being the Delaware Sports edition of our show. Workout Wednesday here today. I do things a little differently. Just out of the shower. I take a shower before I go work out. Loosens the muscles. And then rarely take one afterwards, much to the chagrin of the Delaware Sports, My Sports Reports number 2 fan, Donnie M. So first round of the state boys basketball championship was played last night, and there's a bunch of other stuff going on as well. This is brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, stage hypnotist. Find out about my funny, fascinating, and memorable show at MarshallManlove.com. And you can see, thankfully, we're starting to open up around here, and the calendar is starting to get filled. So take a look if you would like a party, a real party. Have my show at a real party and see if you can fit one in here. I do travel all around the country, so wherever you see this, I can do the show. And then just see a whole bunch of videos. Some stuff's really very funny on the video section of the site. And more about some other stuff later. Let's begin to take a look at some of the news from Delaware here. Where are we? Yeah, first round action. Number 17, Laurel beats number 16, AI DuPont, 68-63. The Bulldogs advance to play the number 1 seed, Salesianum, on Thursday. We interviewed the number 1 seed a couple weeks ago. Just take a look at our channels and find that interview so you can get to know some of the players who you will read about in the box score. Javier White led the Bulldogs with 24 points. Mark Handy and Ivan Martin led AI with 19 points each. Craig Williams led the number 21 Riders with 17 points as Caesar Rodney upsets the number 12 seed Archmere. Caesar Rodney will play number 5 Sanford next. Polytech became the number 24 seed. They had some sort of appeal with DIAA to get into the tournament, and then they played number 9 Dover in the first round last night. They lose 83-46. The Senators of Dover will play number 8 Middletown. It was number 13 Smyrna over number 20 St. George's. The Eagles advance to take on the number 4 seed, the Howard Wildcats, and we met them also a couple weeks ago. So just take a look at the videos in the list of shows on our channels and learn some about the Howard Wildcats. And if you see the ticker on the bottom of the screen, if you would like me to get to know some of your athletes, just reach out to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. I'm here to learn about all the people and the personalities behind the names in the box scores. Just get to know people. It's cool. An upset in this rivalry contest in the game featuring the number 22 seeded Spartans of St. Mark's. They win 41-37 over number 11 St. Elizabeth's, and the Spartans move on to face number 6 William Penn. Number 19 Delmar with a slight upset over number 14 Woodbridge, 59-54. The Wildcats advance to take on number 3 Tower Hill. David Chandler and Takai Huji both had 22 points for Delmar. It was number 10 Seaford, 76, and number 23 Tatnall, 62. The Blue Jays of Seaford will play number 7 Appoquinimink on Thursday after their first round win. In the game, Tyrese Fortune Jr. scored his 1,000th point. And I believe that's his mother there. Looks happier about the accomplishment than he does. Number 18, St. Andrews, wins the closest game of the first round with a 1-point victory over Delmarva Christian. The 18th seeded Saints get number 2, Caravel, in the next round. In the game, Delmarva Christian's Dontarius Jones scored his 1,000th career point. And both Jones and Fortune will make the national version of our show, our milestones version. I want to thank the folks at Jazzercise in Middletown at 24 North Broad Street in Middletown. The proprietors run a very active Facebook group page for parents of Delaware high school athletes, and they're kind enough to post links to this video. Find out about HIIT cardio dance moves there, HIIT. I'm still trying to figure out what that is. High intensity interval training, perhaps? Let's run with that for now. So there's the updated brackets. Let me blow that up, see if we can see that a little better there. Round 2 tomorrow. All the games at 7 o'clock at the highest seeded team, which would be all the top 8 seeds. Get a home game. Some athletes of the week nominated by their schools. Smyrna High School wrestler Gabe Giampetro became just the 11th wrestler in state history to win 4 state titles. When he took the championship at 120 pounds on Saturday, the senior won by pinning all 4 of his tournament matches, including 3 first period falls, and we are scheduled to have a conversation with him and his coach tomorrow at around 10 o'clock. So provided everything works right and you're watching this, you're able to watch it on our Facebook page or YouTube or Twitch page, you get to meet Gabe Giampetro. Also nominated for an Athlete of the Week for their school, Cesar Rodney's Ryan Woodzell medaled twice at the DIAA Swimming State Championships on Saturday. He's a junior, took second in the 500-yard freestyle in 4:45 and third in the 200-yard freestyle, 1:44. Sussex Central nominated an Athlete of the Week of their own, another swimmer. Braden Wright made it to the podium twice at the state finals on Saturday. The junior, who was named the boys' outstanding swimmer at the Henlopen Conference meet a couple weeks ago, finished second in the 100-yard butterfly in 50:05 and third in the 100-yard backstroke, 52:72. We hadn't heard from Tatnall in a couple weeks, and then they loaded up a couple here, 3 actually. Nicholas Pizarro, the runner who we met during an interview with the cross-country champions from Tatnall School a couple months ago. Had a great state indoor track championship. From the basketball team, Cherish Bryant. She's a freshman. And a couple weeks ago, Lexi Tarlou from the basketball team and Sophie Kirby from the swim team. The Delaware Blue Hens seeded 5 in the CAA Men's Basketball Championship. Their first round game will be March 6th at 2:30 p.m. Like an odd time to do that. So recently I found out that the Delaware State University athletic department had a bowling team. I just found out they have a triathlon team too. Where have I been for 12 years? Well, they just signed an athlete from France, Lisanne Ziegler, who's going to join their triathlon team. That's very cool. Did not know that. Maybe you just learned that too. We're learning stuff here together. I sell real estate in Delaware, Pennsylvania, and Maryland. It is the beginning of the spring selling season all around the country. Kind of unofficially it starts on President's Day weekend. If you would like to have some help buying or selling a home in those 3 states, reach out to me through marshallmanlove.foxroach.com or mysportsreports@gmail.com. You're going to get me there too. So I thought that was very cool, though. Lisanne Ziegler, new triathlete at Delaware State University. I am looking for all sorts of help here on the show. My friend Mike Pico does a great job announcing national letters of intent signings all around the country, and you can see some of those on our channels. Let me pop up the channels here so you can see that. Please be so kind as to subscribe, like, and share our videos so that we can get your athletes' faces in front of more people. And yes, I know there's a lot of people doing this, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. The more the merrier. So just put us on your media list if you are somebody who sends out stuff to all the media. All right. And as mentioned, I'm looking for help behind the scenes, in front of the camera. You can take my place here. So maybe more people will watch if they see a nice, young, fresh face. Hear it in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Who else do I want to say hello to? Joey V and Vinny V. Donnie M, Tommy K, Frank T, Melissa F. Bunch of interviews getting ready to air here. We're lining them up as we speak. I think an acknowledgement for one just came through, but tomorrow at around 10 a.m. we'll talk to Gabe Giampetro from Smyrna High School, four-time state wrestling champion here in Delaware. Something that had only occurred 11 times up to the time that he did it, followed shortly by another one, Alex Poor, who did it for the 12th time here in Delaware from Carabel Academy. Was it Alex or Luke? I think it was Alex. Either way, they're invited too. And we might talk to them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is Workout Wednesday. I'm Marshal Manlove, and now I'm gone. Have a great day. I'm not smiling so much now because it's not wing day or lunch day or snack time. I get my workout face on. Yeah.